It's so far. Hey, YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
And we are sorry for the quality of this video.
Yeah, it's really bright. Sorry about that.
We'll fix it for next time.
Yeah.
But today we're talking about the season premiere of the Outpost!
Yay!
Yes!
It's back!
So beyond happy that it got the second season.
Our summer show is back! Yeah, I'm happy too.
Like, oh my gosh. I was so nervous it wasn't gonna happen.
Me too!
Like...
Because you never know with the summer shows, because you don't know how many people are actually tuning in to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
So when you hear that they got renewed, it's just like, yay, people actually like it and they're enjoying it, you know? So... And it just sucks that, like, you have to wait until the season is over sometimes to find out its fate. Like, with Blood and Treasure, it was only 7 episodes in, and we already found out it got renewed for season 2.
Right. But it's also... It didn't start in the summer.
No, it started, like, May.
It was a spring show.
Yeah. But still.
So. Yeah. I'm
it started
that,
after most shows had their season finale.
Right. But also, it's still during the time in which people are still TV-minded.
True.
Whereas the summer is like, no, I'm gonna go down to, like, the beach or the lake or the river.
I mean, and then there's probably the people who want to be able to have something to watch during the summertime. And that's great. You know, because if I'm not watching something that's airing in the summer, I'm going to be watching another show that I just want to watch or get through because it's the summer and I actually have time to do that.
Right. Like, I don't understand why there's that stigma on summer shows. That no one watches them. Because when you're not doing it, you're watching the TV.
Yeah.
Like, it's just how it is. You're watching the shows. So why put low-budget shows in the summer?
Yeah.
Because we have summer blockbusters at the movies. Why don't we have...
Jaws was the freaking first movie to be the summer blockbuster that started the whole trend of doing summer blockbusters.
Right. But this, compared to last season... Okay. The graphics were better.
They were.
They were so much better. I was so happy.
And apparently they filmed it in Serbia.
Ooh.
For season 2. So it's gonna be really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Because isn't that, like, near Russia?
Oh, it sounds like it.
So.
The name sounds like it's in that area.
It's Europe.
Right.
But I think it's close to Russia.
I'm pretty sure.
If I'm wrong, you can correct me. But anyway, yeah. So, like, the snow and the mountains and, like, those things, that was, like, probably all really there when they were filming.
Right.
Like...
Oh, why put cowboy boots on in the snow?
I have no idea.
Those were not armor boots. Those were... Like, weren't they not cowboy boots?
They were. They didn't look like combat boots.
No.
They didn't. Not in the slightest.
No.
Like, he got down and, like, the boots were just those, like, really tall boots that...
Yeah, they were cowboy boots.
Yeah, basically.
Like, at least show me some steel toe. I don't know.
Did they have steel toe back then?
No, but they have metal for their armor.
Yeah.
Like, it would make sense that, like, well, he's not really a cavalry. He's
I don't
more
think
of a
that,
soldier.
like, I think that those were just maybe the types of boots that they had then, and they're trying to be authentic to the time. I don't know.
They put authentic at the window when people have black blood and pointy ears. Forked pointy ears. With black tips that occur naturally.
Hey, you could just make it be like, you know, I mean, Vulcans have pointy ears.
That is not realism.
Neither is this. It's a fantasy show.
That's what I'm saying.
But within canon of those shows, it's realistic and authentic to that. To that race and to that time.
Okay. You know, I think I realized why they cut her ears off. Her tips.
Why?
It wasn't just so she could blend in. It was so they wouldn't have to do... They could minimize their budget and not have to put the ears on.
But I mean, they did that with, like, all of the Star Trek makeup for years.
Yes, but Star Trek had a budget.
Not the original series. I'm just kidding. It did. It's just very dated.
Yeah. But the ears still looked good.
They did.
And,
for the time, it was good.
Right. And the quality in which they did the ears on the Outpost, it needed to be done that good of a quality every time they did it.
Yeah.
They couldn't keep that up and be able to do all the other effects. There's only so much you can do with a prosthetic that has black tips. Like...
Oh my god.
You know, like...
Yeah.
You have to make it look real on the computer, and that costs money.
Right.
And they had to spend their money on the creature, because I don't know where the hell else that money went, because it definitely wasn't on the backdrops when they kissed. Because that's all I saw was the money going down the toilet.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't notice the kisses. I noticed the backdrop and how horrible it was.
Yeah, well, the CGI was definitely a lot better this season.
Yes.
So far.
The creature looked... Okay, the previous creature looked great.
Yeah.
This one looked amazing. It was more well-defined.
Yeah.
It was crisp. It was a crisp image.
Mm-hmm.
And it had more nuance to it. Like, you could see more detail of the creature itself.
Yeah.
It had more, like, detail to it.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much. I mean...
Yeah. The shading was done a lot better, because the other creature we mostly saw at night, so we couldn't tell where this body part started and that body part ended, and, like, this one, since it's out in the day, they can't just say, oh, well, it's dark out, so we don't really have to render that piece right there.
Right.
They have to render all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked amazing.
Yeah. It did.
And now that they have the money, because they got a season 2 renewal, they can do ears, so they brought in more bloods.
I mean, it makes sense that Talon is the last black blood in her realm, in her world.
These black bloods are from her world.
But it's an alternate...
No, they got banished.
Oh, to that portal.
Right.
So they aren't actually dead. They're just
right
where that other girl is. The one that came through the portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the ones that died are dead.
Okay.
But all their warriors, it seems, are who got banished to the other side.
Okay.
Because it seems like they were peaceful people. but the people that we're meeting now are like, humans are evil, F all humanity.
Yeah, and Talon's like, I'm not gonna be like that.
Right.
Because she has friends that are human.
Mm-hmm. And she was raised, granted, apparently it's been over 300 years but since they got banished to the other realm, but the society that she was raised in taught, like, of Black Bloods, taught her that, like we saw in this episode, you don't take what's not given.
Yeah.
And so you don't kill to kill.
Mm-hmm.
You kill out of necessity, for defense or for nourishment.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's just, I'm kind of, like, I was trying to rationalize. Like, my mind didn't finish that word. I was like, there's more to this word. I was trying to rationalize how two different mindsets could be.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that it's like two different tribes of Black Bloods. I think that that's a tongue twister if you say it as many times as I have
Two different
already.
tribes of Black Bloods?
No, Black Bloods.
Oh,
just
black
trying
blood,
to say
black
that.
Blood, Black Blood, Black Blood, Black Blood.
Screw you. Okay? My mouth is not forming words correctly right now. Okay. As we already noticed by me trying to say rationalize and getting it wrong. Black Bloods it's a chore to get out of my mouth.
Yeah, it's not easy.
And like I don't think they're two different tribes. I think they're one tribe where one faction, or not even a faction, just like they wanted peace, but the warriors didn't know how to stop.
Yeah.
And so they tricked them into crossing over somehow.
Right.
And that's how that happened. But what I'm wondering is, since this new Black Blood doesn't have the little...
Dragman, whatever it's called.
No, the Dragman is the girl.
Oh, okay.
Like...
I thought it was that necklace thing she found.
That's the book.
Okay.
And...
It's been a year. Forgive me.
The creature that's inside of her that helps her summon the portal. It might be from the other world.
It might be.
But what I'm thinking is she can control the otherworldly beings, because let's face it, they're not really demons. They're more like evolved insects. What do you mean? Like...
The Black Bloods?
No!
The creatures.
The creatures!
Okay.
Like I said, they're not demons.
Yeah.
If I was talking about the Black Bloods, I'd say Black Bloods.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So, if the Black Bloods on that side of the portal don't have the little thing inside of them that can control them, then how the hell is this girl controlling that creature?
I don't know.
I've talked a lot. It's your turn.
Well, I'm not happy with what happened to Garrett. But he's probably not really dead, so I mean, hopefully we see him again.
Right? You cannot kill him off like this. Walking Dead did it with Gwen, and half the fan base left.
Yeah. So, don't be all killing off a character that I like here.
Well, it's not just this character that you like. You can lose characters you like.
I know.
But we just saved his life.
Yeah.
You can't turn around and kill him.
No.
It's just as bad as having him survive 3 days with a little bit of water and no food and walkers walking around, and then having some random ass guy coming through with a baseball bat and barbed wire and bashing your head in.
Yeah. And the way that it started, like, because at, you know, at the end of season 1, they were trying to save him because, you know, he almost died.
Right, he got stung by the infected people.
Yeah.
And they thought he was going to turn into one of them.
Yeah, and so now they're separated. He had gone off to try to deal with
the white-haired dude that killed
Dregs, or whatever the crap his name is.
Right, that killed Talon's tribe.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, he did get stabbed through the armor, but it was like more on the right side. It wasn't like on his left where his heart is.
Right.
So I think that he could still be saved because it didn't pierce his heart. Like,
well, I mean, your heart's not really here. It's kind of more in the center.
Yeah, but it's on the left side.
Right. It's more to the left.
It's like more like right here. And he was like hit over here. So it didn't hit his heart.
Right.
I mean, yeah, he probably has, like, some internal bleeding.
And it's been 5 days, because it's a 5 days ride.
So, you know, he probably was left for dead. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he is dead.
It's going to take 10 days for someone to get to him.
Yeah.
He's going to be more near death now than he was last season.
Mm-hmm. Well, because the writers are freaking jerks. Hey, they killed off Dolls on Winona, and I really liked him.
They kept Doc.
I liked Winona and Dolls, not Winona and Doc, okay?
Speaking of Winona, it is coming back. And when Comic-Con rolls around, we will be doing a video based on what the freak they say about everything. And
yeah, it's Comic-Con's next week.
Oh, hell.
Yeah. Comic-Con is next week from the 18th until the 21st.
We need to talk about our filming schedule for next week. Holy hell. I did not realize it was next
Yeah.
week. Wait, what? When? Next week?
Thursday through Sunday.
My dad's operation is on the 19th.
Well, I'll look at the schedule for the panels, and we can just plan accordingly based off that. Mm-hmm. Because we're not going to have any of the information from those panels and those interviews that they do with, like, you know, TV Line and all that stuff until afterwards. Because they're not going to be posted on YouTube right away. So, you know, I mean, some of them might be. But, like, the panels probably won't be posted until the next day.
Right.
So,
or, like, an hour or two later.
Yeah. And I think the majority of them are probably going to be Friday or Saturday. Mm-hmm. So... So yeah, I'll have to look at the schedule for all of, like, the CW show panels and Winona and all that and see, because yeah, I mean, we don't need to do them for everyone unless you want to. Right,
but Winona definitely.
Well, yeah, because we need to have some info on that. Yeah. But I mean, the other ones. I mean, The Flash and all that, we probably can.
It just depends on what's happening.
We don't have to, because we kind of already know a lot of stuff going into it anyway, so it's not like we have to be like, okay, this is all the stuff we were told at Comic-Con.
Right.
Like, you know.
I mean, last year was a need be, because we needed to talk about Nia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they throw in, like, something new, like a cross-dressing superhero this season.
I mean, the Batwoman panel is probably going to be pretty cool.
Right.
But I'm not as into seeing that show as you are. Just because I'm not into the whole Batman thing.
Neither am I. I don't like Batman.
So, I mean, I'll check it out when it premieres.
That might get me some flack from everyone, but I don't like Batman. He's just a rich snob who paid for knowing how to do things.
I've never really been a fan of Batman or Superman. I mean, I like Superman, but...
It's too perfect.
Of DC, I prefer Wonder Woman.
Hawk Girl.
And The Flash.
So, yeah. The Outpost is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the premiere was good. I don't think it was great, but I thought it was good.
Right.
I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5. I wouldn't give it like a 4.
Right.
But I'd give it like 3.5. Just based off like what happened in it.
Yeah. We do have to talk on Gwen's bitchiness.
Yeah. I've just not really liked Gwen that much anyway, so.
I kind of liked her last season when she was becoming friends with Talon.
Yeah. But she can't have both.
No, she can't, and she doesn't realize it. And just like Garrett's dad said, if you work them too hard, they will fall behind the Prime Order.
Yeah. If you want order, then you need to make it so that they respect you. That they trust in you as their leader to do right by them. Right.
And to do right by them is not, having them work day and night.
Yeah. I mean, like Arthur. Everybody always said, you're going to change it. You're going to be that king. You're going to make it so that, these people don't have to struggle. And, like, You're going to be that king for the people. And, you know, she needs to be that too.
Yeah, she needs to be the queen of the people, not the queen of the land.
Yeah.
And, I mean, she doesn't really... She's new to the power, and, like, she's always thought of how she'd do it, you know, but she was never taught how to.
Yeah.
Because she was too young when everyone died.
Right.
So, all she knows is that I'm ruler, everyone listens to me.
Mm-hmm.
They have to do what I say.
Yeah.
She
it's
she
like
does
they're
not
not
have battle strategy.
Yeah. It's like if you don't know how to lead them into battle and show them what they need to do, they're just gonna go out there and they're gonna get killed because you aren't giving them a strategy that they can follow.
Right, and they're all like farmers anyways. They need to be trained correctly.
Yeah. They need structure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need...
They want to do right by their king or their queen.
Right.
But at the same time, if they're not given the strategy to go out there and fight in a correct way, then they're just all going to get killed, and then that's not going to help them at all.
Yeah.
They're going to lose the war, and then, you know,
and then Gwen dies, and then the Prime Order rules forever.
Right.
Yep.
And I mean, I know she wants her and Talon to be friends, but, like, you know...
Friends don't give friends orders.
Yeah. And sometimes duty has to come before that, and sometimes friendship has to come before that.
Right.
It just depends on what the situation is and how important it is to what can happen.
Right. Like, it wasn't her duty to follow Garrett. It was Garrett's duty to go catch the dick, right? And it was, like, it's her birthright. It's her job. It's her destiny. It's the reason for her being.
Yeah.
To summon forth all these, they're calling them demons, they're not demons, but to summon forth all the demons.
Yeah.
Right?
All the creatures.
Yes. It's what she was put here to do.
Mm-hmm.
It is...
there's a reason why she can open the portal with that, you know, mark she has. Like,
right.
You know, that's her purpose. She's supposed to do that.
Like, she can't do both. She can't go after Garrett. Like, she can't follow Garrett out into the world to do what he went to do.
As much as she probably wants to,
right.
She can't.
She had to do this. It's not her fault that he went off, did his job like he was supposed to, and maybe died. Not dead, but maybe died. Right?
# not dead.
And, like...
Yeah, we saw the body, but he still ain't dead.
We did not see the body. Okay?
We saw him get stabbed.
And then he fell, and once he fell below the camera, we never saw him again.
Yeah.
Therefore, no body.
# Garrett lives. Sorry.
Yes. But I mean, it's stuff that'll come in time for Gwen. She'll learn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she'll learn from her mistakes.
Right.
And
I mean, you know, you have to make mistakes, even as a ruler, sometimes, to realize how important, you know, it is, or how detrimental, or whatever the situation can be. Like, yeah, mistakes are going to be made, people are going to die, things are going to happen. But as long as you fix it and you come up with a way to deal with it in a better way, and you lead your people in a way that's admirable and honorable, then yeah, it's good. It's fine. And so she needs to learn that. And I mean, unfortunately, people are probably going to die. But if she can keep everybody from dying, then that would be good.
Yeah.
So, you know, hopefully we see some of that development with her this season, because it is season 2. And, you know, I mean, she wasn't introduced right at the beginning of season 1.
Well, she was, but she wasn't introduced as queen.
Yeah, so she wasn't queen right away.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully we'll see her, like, her learning and developing through being queen more this season.
Yeah. She didn't fully realize her her crown until the end of the season. She did use her crown with her dad, the guy that was raising her, but that's because he allowed her to.
Yeah.
He should have put a foot down and shown her how to lead.
As horrible as Uther was, he still showed Arthur how to freaking lead.
Mm-hmm. The dude was the commanding officer of, like, a platoon or whatever of men. He knew how to lead armies. He should have taught her.
I mean, yeah, he probably didn't anticipate her having to become queen.
Well, he did. That was the whole idea.
Okay.
But he probably didn't anticipate dying.
Yeah.
Before.
But yeah, he still should have prepared her for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, when he dies, she's the next heir.
Well, it's not when he dies, she's the next heir. She's the heir, period.
Yeah.
It's not like he was her daddy. So.
For a while, I thought that guy that was with Gwen in this episode was her dad, but then I realized it was Garrett's dad.
Her dad's dead. Her whole family is dead.
Yeah.
She's just like Talon. She's the only one left. But she doesn't have magic powers. She's just a normal, everyday human.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was his responsibility to show his daughter, you know, those strategies and, you know, military stuff for leading an army, and he didn't.
Nope.
So now she has to make all of those mistakes, and people die.
And betray her.
Yeah.
Of course, her handmaiden betraying her is not her fault. The Prime Order has her family.
I mean, if Talon and Janzo don't get together, I'd be okay with him and the handmaiden.
Yeah. But she's gonna be in jail.
Yeah.
She's not gonna get away with this forever. He might, like, they might have her family, but Gwen does not do well with betrayal.
No.
And she's not gonna care why.
Janzo was all super excited about her kissing him, though. He was just, like, so giddy. It was cute.
Right? He's the weirdest. He's the weirdest character ever.
He's weird, yeah.
But I love him.
He's super endearing, but he's just, like, really weird.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He's amazing.
Yeah.
I want to say Talon's probably the best character, but she's not. It's Janzo. Janzo's the best damn character in the show.
She's the second best.
Yes.
Even though she's the lead character.
Yes.
But yeah, like, hopefully Gwen will get better with her strategy. And I mean, I know that, like, Talon needed to stay back and not go with his dad to find Garrett. But I really wish that she had gone.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't necessarily going to go for Garrett. She was going to go see if Garrett was alright, and either way, she was going to continue on and fight the poor mother on her own.
I know.
Which was stupid. But
yeah. But I mean, she wants vengeance because he killed her people. Which, you know, is understandable.
Yes.
It's stupid to go after him, but it's understandable why she's doing it.
Yeah, and she has every right to be mad at Gwen for not letting her kill him.
Yeah.
When she had the chance, and then letting him get away when they had the chance to kill him. Dude does not deserve justice. He deserves the damn sword. I know that might sound contradictory, but in my meaning of justice, I mean, he almost nearly had a damn trial. He doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
His head needs to fall, period.
They just need to use the guillotine.
Not even that. There's ways to stop that. The behead. Bam.
Oh, yeah. Beheading.
Just do it.
Sword and...
sword, stomach, turn, up. Let's do this.
Did you just hit yourself in the head?
No.
Oh, it looked like you did.
I know.
Because you jerked your head, so I thought you hit your head.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, he didn't deserve that. Like a trial or anything. He just needed to be beheaded and gone.
You shove your sword in his gut, you turn the blade, and you lift it up. And then you push it to the side and turn it again. Come on.
You'll make sure he dead.
Exactly.
Bye-bye, mister. Bye, Felicia. I know that's totally out of context, but I just wanted to say it.
And that's also very dating.
I don't care if it's dated, okay? People say that all the time.
So yeah.
I mean, we saw the mistress a little bit, like Janzo's, whatever.
They're effing glowing Calypsum.
Yeah.
I love that we got to see what, okay, the dude was strung out on Calypsum. And then he walks into the place where they're making it. He doesn't know how it's made. And he's learning that the thing he just snorted came out of the innards of the infected people.
That's disgusting.
So he's like, throwing
yeah,
up all over the place. It was great.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say about it. It was good. It wasn't terrible.
No.
But it was good.
Yeah.
I just wish that we saw a promo for next week.
Right.
It was what?
It was a lot better than last season.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I do want to say, however, I would like to see a wide range, a wide variety of emotion from everyone.
Yes.
This season.
Because I felt like it just wasn't there.
The only one that had something was Janzo.
Yeah.
But he always has that.
But I feel like Talon is, the actress who plays Talon is a good enough actress that she can pull off emotion too. Right.
I'm not saying that none of them can. It's just what they're given and the type of character it is and the situations they're being put into.
Yeah.
This is how they have to play it. But all it is kind of depressing. Mm-hmm. I want there to be a happy moment where they're not fighting for their lives and survival.
We only kill to survive.
Let's have a party.
And then the freaking ending with the girl and then the other black blood, where she's like, hopefully it doesn't have to be the painful way, or it can be the easy way. And I'm just like...
Well, she's not talking about with her.
Yeah.
She's talking about getting the thing out of Talon.
Yeah.
So... But the only way to do that is through a spell, and she never learned that. Her mom did it, and she got it.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're her people. Like, the girl is a black blood, but she has a different motive. Like, she thinks the humans are bad.
Well, the ones that they're fighting are.
Yeah, but I mean, Talon has a different outlook because...
Not all humans are like that.
Yeah. So she's gonna fight for the ones that she knows and that she believes in.
Right.
And this other one is just going to be like, kill all humans. Because they're all bad.
Right.
So. But yeah, it'd be nice to have a happy moment.
Yes. Let's do like the anime people, okay? And have a beach episode.
Let's just have a beautiful reunion of Garrett. And he finally just embraces Talon. And is like... I want to be with you over Gwen! I know it's not going to happen.
He's never going to do that because Gwen needs him.
I know. But a girl can dream. That's what fanfiction is for.
It's going to be Garrett.
That's what fanfiction is for, thank you.
Okay. I might not want Garrett and Gwen, but that's who it's going to be.
I know.
I do hope that Talon finds someone. I last season I was all for Talon and Janzo because Janzo is so cute with her.
Yeah.
But it's just not who she is.
I mean, you know, I just see them as friends.
Mm-hmm.
They have a nice friendship.
Yeah.
But that's all it's gonna be.
Yeah. He's gonna find someone else and he'll fall.
But I mean, the moments that we got with her and Garrett last season totally made me want them together.
Mm.
Because they had to tease us like that and then bring Gwen into the picture.
Gwen's always been in the picture.
But I mean, as queen.
Technically, Talon is the other girl.
I don't care! I want him and Talon together! This is an
He never broke up with Gwen!
This is an instance where I actually support the other person instead of the person that he's actually with. And I don't normally do that. Because that makes me look like a bad person.
No, it doesn't.
But I really think that they have a lot of chemistry.
They do.
And I really just would like to see that go somewhere. I know it probably won't because the writers are going to keep him with Gwen. But I just really would like to see that go somewhere.
Unless they write another really hot guy coming in and saving the day, Gwen's not gonna leave Garrett.
I know. But they shouldn't have teased us like that.
You know, every show needs the triangle, or there's not any suspense in the romance
You don't
department.
have to put in a triangle in every single TV show.
I know, but they do. So I'm just saying.
CW does, but other shows don't.
Okay.
I mean, there are other shows that do, but I'm just saying the majority of the ones that have had those have been the ones on CW. It's a trope that they use a lot, but I think that it's overused.
Yes,
I don't
very much so.
feel like they need to do that all the time with couples.
Right.
That's what I was trying to say.
This is a CW show.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The majority of the shows that do it are on that channel.
Mm-hmm.
Other shows have done it that aren't CW shows, but the majority have been that.
Yeah. So yeah. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay. I guess until
next time, keep fighting for what you believe in.